New at noon, one man is arrested after allegedly stealing nearly tens of thousands of dollars from area ATMs. West Fargo police say Henry Theus was leaving Gate City Bank on Friday when officers searched his car during a traffic stop. In the car, officers found $24,800 in cash inside a bag on the passenger floor. According to officials, Theus admitted to being a part of a group of hackers, saying he used a code to access and pull money from the ATM. Police say it's known as jackpotting, and the suspects are usually wearing masks and gloves. In recent weeks, there have been several reports of ATM thefts locally. Police estimate close to $100,000 has been stolen.